Aren't you drinking?
I never drink. Why?
Let's all go to the snack bar, let's all go to the snack bar, let's all go to the snack bar and make ourselves a drink. So, it is intermission time, so now it's time to make yourself a drink. Now you might have done this already, I don't know, but this is the recommended drink for our double feature of Nosferatu and Shadow of the Vampire. So, for this one, we have a Corpse Reviver. This is actually Corpse Reviver number 2. If I'm not mistaken, Corpse Reviver number 1 is using brandy. This is a gin variation. I'm not much for brandy. I'm more of the clear alcohol in terms of mixed drinks, and certainly martinis. I tend to prefer them in terms of clear alcohol. So this is a nice little drink that actually you have to track down some absinthe. With these days, isn't that hard? Absinthe, for those of you who don't know, is the green liqueur. Not always green, but it's a licorice flavored liqueur. Now, the thing is, you don't need much of it, so don't worry about it if you can't track it down. You could almost use anisette if you need to, because it's such a small amount. But let me give you the skinny on how to make a not a grave digger, that's a different drink. It was the drink I almost did. But no, the Corpse Reviver, because this was sort of a hangover recipe, allegedly, which I could see how this would be a hangover maker. I'm not so sure it would be a hangover curer. So what you need to do with this is you need some gin, a nice gin, a decent gin. I like Bombay Sapphire is a nice one. Hendrick's is another good one as well. So a nice herbally gin. Tanqueray would work too, if you like sort of pine needly flavors. So you need 1 ounce of that. You need 1 ounce of Cointreau, or an orange liqueur. So Cointreau, Grand Marnier might work. I don't really recommend it, but it would work in a pinch. Triple sec if you want to do something a little bit cheaper. So triple sec is an orange liqueur, very syrupy drink. So something like that. Cointreau, the high-end version of triple sec. Then we need, this will be a little tougher to find, Lillet. Now Lillet is a form of vermouth. It's a fancy schmancy French vermouth. You should be able to track it down in most better liquor stores. You could probably get away with doing like a part white, part dry vermouth, part sweet vermouth, sort of half and half. So far we need 1 ounce gin, 1 ounce Cointreau, 1 ounce Lillet, and then 1 ounce of fresh squeezed lemon. Make sure it's fresh. Don't use the little plastic. They suck. They don't really taste. They're called real lemon, but they don't taste anything like real lemon. So get some real lemon, squeeze it. So about 1 ounce of that as well. Or just if you want to do it, half a lemon. That'd be the best way to do it. Cut a lemon in half, squeeze it. Then that's what you need there. And then, last but not least, you need some absinthe. Now the absinthe, this recipe I've seen it like 1 drop, bing, to 3 drops, bing, bing, bing. I actually add a little bit more. I actually add about, I don't know, maybe like I don't know what you'd classify it as, but let's say 6 drops, just to give it a slightly more, you won't really notice the flavor that much, but it actually brings out that anise a little bit more. Not overbearing, because the lemon really cuts everything down pretty well. And then you plunk, beak, a little maraschino cherry. And that gives it a nice little bloody thing in the bottom. And then you go like this, you go look. Now when you cheer somebody, make sure you look them in the eye. But look them in the eye, since we're watching vampire movies, vampire eyes. Like, cheers. Ting. Refreshing. All right, enjoy the Corpse Reviver, and enjoy the next film.